welcome back. I'm just starting from where I left off last episode. I'm going to take a break. I obviously want to keep playing. Oh god, I have definitely not seen this before. I'm intimidated. Man. Okay, so this is how it feels. It's kind of funny just because... Oh hey look, I didn't even notice Nico got his bed temperance up. I didn't use lobotomy points to do that. That was just because I made them do so much attachment work with one sim. So... I'm going to send Nico to do repression on the beast, because Justice is the other stat I would really like to see get improved, and I'm pretty sure Nico can handle this. The new abnormality, I've got to send Adam in to do it, see if they can deal with it, but it seems sketchy. I mean, it's a samurai by looks of things, and I don't know, I feel like they'd appreciate insight, or maybe instinct, but... okay, it's not attack. It might even be refreshing, because it might be like, oh, I respect your, like, combat skills. But I'm going to try insight. That's the one I'm the most confident with. To actually let Nico heal this time. Uh-oh, does not like insight. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. It does feel really bad when all your employees suck this bad at the start. It's just so funny because, like, when I've been watching this game, almost always I've only seen employees die when, like, gimmicks have gone off. I basically never see them just die just because the abnormality just plain did enough damage to them, like, just from normal work. And now it's happening to me all the time, and I guess it's just because it gets cut out of YouTube videos, or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. Anyway, I'm gonna try instinct on this thing. Rumour has it the past should do it just now, actually. Oh, I should have paused it. Many past generals had possession of this armour. Nobody knows whether it was the war or the armour that took their lives. Oh, so like, it may be somewhat sentient, but it's a suit, just a suit of armour, there's no one inside. It was forged hundreds of years ago. The craftsman that created this armour remains unidentified, but at the very least it's certain that he hated cowards. Is that maybe why I didn't like insight? Right, okay, also, let's get some more unlocks for this. Okay, so there's his ego gift. Now we can work on it faster. I'm going to keep sending Robertus in to do this, since one, it'll get his temperance up again, but two, since he's got the ego gift, he's got a high success rate. Okay, so it seems to appreciate instinct. Did he really just die on the last bit of work? I kinda hate hitting retry this much, but I can't have them play dying this early. Okay. Well, I hate to do this, but I feel like I just kind of have to ignore this guy for now. You know, I'm just realising I did kind of set myself up for this, because the one stat I haven't really been focusing on is Fortitude, which helps you get higher at max HP. And, yeah, this guy's got +1 in everything but Fortitude. I mean, we mostly have white damage abnormalities, so that made sense at the time, but now it's actually not making much sense because we've got a red damage abnormality now, which is obviously physical. Okay, so I mean, technically we don't have to deal with this abnormality until the meltdown happens, but I think we can finish the day before the timer hits 0, so, like, technically for this day we don't have to deal with this abnormality. That actually might be worth it, and just next day upgrade this guy's Fortitude so we can get in there. The armor sucks, but I may as well get it. Wait, no, it wasn't. was it? It was instinct, right? No, it was insight. It was insight. Okay. Nope. Insight. Okay, luckily the meltdown hit Beast, which we can deal with. Also, how many negatives am I getting here? Like, this is just common. Like, he's supposed to be neutral to this. Okay, right, we got 5 here. That's not too bad. You might notice they give different amounts of boxes. It depends on their risk level. Like, we haven't technically unlocked it yet, but, like, I can tell you this is a test. In fact, just, there you go. Test, Beauty and the Beast. So, yeah, tests usually give about 12 boxes. In fact, these tips actually cost more than they did with ones that you didn't notice. And that's because of... also, I should probably get there before the timer goes out instead of talking too much. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned yet, but one of the reasons Justice is so good is because it both increases your attack speed and your movement speed, which are both very useful because, of course, attack speed means that you get to deal more damage when something gets out, and movement speed means that you can get to situations that need solving very quickly, a lot more easily. I mean, I'll get another piece of armor. I'm not going to make another weapon, because honestly, this weapon's probably going to become obsolete pretty quick. Whereas the armor, I can at least use it as like filler armor while I don't have other armor for a while. Let's get the escape information on this thing. Does not escape, does not have a cliff loft counter. And now we have a plus 10% overall success chance with this, so we should be able to use this, work on this abnormality more safely now. Obviously it's still a little bit sketchy, so... I mean, I want to send someone in to do work on it one more time, but it would have to be insight, and then it won't have a high success rate, so... Oh, I guess I'll just send Robertus in to do one more work on one sin, and we'll leave it. Again, if I'm full on tryharding, technically I should really just go until the meltdown and then leave, but... that's boring. By the way, this game seems super easy right now. Just wait until we get later in it. This game gets crazy hard from what I've seen. Although right now, you know, things are pretty easy. I mean, I may as well get more armor, even though I don't think I'm going to need that much. It's not wasting the energy, because you can only use the energy you've earned with that specific abnormality to unlock information on it and armor on it. I can't use my total energy from all abnormalities on, like, buying stuff in the menus for the individual abnormalities. I can't do it like that. Anyway, next day. Oh, we got 6 lobotomy points. That's quite a lot. Now everything will be just fine. Do not remember what it is just by that quote. I think I've seen it before though, and I don't know. That's just a good quote right there. Satisfaction is only temporary though. Huh. Again, pretty sure I've seen this one, and I just don't remember what it corresponds to. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. This one like intimidates me because I feel like it's most likely because okay, we're on our 4th day, which means we're now going to get an item abnormality. And a lot of item abnormalities does a good thing, but if this happens, kills the employee instantly. And I just feel like this sounds very much like a wow, everything is fine. This is so oh, it instantly killed them one. So even though this sounds like a terrible idea, I'm going to take the now everything will be just fine one. You take pride in what you're doing? I did that a bit too early. If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you're performing your role well. This shows that there should only be good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all grey and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry, it's okay to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass, shall we go? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. We lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Okay, so I was actually curious whether this cutscene actually happens the first day someone dies, or if it's just the 4th day. It's just the 4th day. The reason why I wasn't sure is because although I didn't remember seeing anyone die when I saw YouTube playthroughs that she mentioned this, there are employees that walk around that you might notice that you can't control, and I could easily believe that I just didn't see one of them die, but no one escaped, and those employees never go into work with the abnormalities themselves. So, yeah, definitely no one died. It's just, not a good story. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they looked at took their final breath. Accepting their death with equanimity. That's actually a word I've never seen before. Will be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 tunes of the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I don't want to drink that. Oh, do you want to save it for later? That's fine, there'll be many more occasions I wish to. However, manager, please refrain from drinking alone when I'm not around. This is it's only worthy when there's a companion around to clink glasses together. There we go. Oh yeah, I just realised we didn't do the quest this time for Malkuth. What was the quest? Because I remember I didn't complete 8 work processes in containment units under Cliploft. Oh, okay, right. I didn't understand it the first time I wrote it. That makes more sense. Okay. Right then. Well, Adam. Wait, can I increase your fortune? Oh, can I only increase it when I... Oh, huh. Oh, wait, no, there's a strengthen employee button there. I was about to say, I could have sworn I should have been able to... Yeah, there we go. I can actually take that now. Actually, we don't need another employee, because this new abnormality is an item. It's not going to get out. So, yeah. I guess... I could just... we need to strengthen Pico. This is absolutely paramount. There we go. Perfect. Oh god. I thought I'd seen this one before. So this is one of the few ones that I've seen, but I actually don't know how it works. All I know is, I've seen it kill a lot of people. Okay, right. Well, I suppose I should probably figure out what it does. I can reset, it's fine. You see, this is weird, because one thing I do know that's, again, kind of skipping ahead a bit, but this is a Zayn class. So, since Zayn is the lowest class, this should be easy, but it just seems to always be terrible. I mean, like, what is the point of using this? It just seems to kill them. We can change anything. Yeah, it killed them. After the popularity of All-Round Helper, which is another abnormality by the way, skyrocketed, we can change anything which releases the second installment of XX Inc.'s Home Robot series. Placing inside the... oh, okay, so I completely forgot, honestly, most of what this does, but I guess this is something that's not useful at all, but technically we can... No, I'm going to make out of it. Technically, we can put an employee in here and sacrifice them to create more energy. Which, in theory, I guess is supposed to be useful because you can, when you're about to lose, you can, like, when you just need to end a day and you don't care if, like, a couple people die, you can send someone in, but, like, I don't know. Not very useful. Once the employee is inside the machine, they will take rate down damage. They'll be able to leave and it will eventually die. Bruh. Yeah. No. We're just not going to touch that thing. I mean, I really don't like this attitude because I did kind of want to get the full observation level and all these abnormalities for you so you could learn about them. But, I mean, if this one literally requires us to sacrifice people to it to get it, like, a higher observation level with it, then no, I'm not messing around with that. Anyway, I'm going to send Nico in for this, and I'm going to send Robertus in for this, and we're finally going to try it. Come on, Adam. Please tell me you won't die this time. I swear. Stop getting negatives. This is literally the work you like best. We literally have a plus 10% success rate on you as well, and you still didn't even get a good result. Also, this seems to be going a lot better. Shouldn't say anything. Should not say anything. Okay, let's scared then. Okay, let's find... So this looks to be a tech, just based on the costs. So let's find out these tips first. Let's figure out what this gimmick is. An agent with level 1 fortitude was placed in its containment room. Oh. Ah, okay. I was thinking, is he really just doing enough red damage to kill them? So yeah, if we send someone in who has level 1 fortitude, it just instantly kills them when they finish their work. Because that was funny, because I could have sworn I saw him finish his instinct work without dying earlier, but then he was just dead, and I'm like, wait, oh, he's dead. That explains it. Found to have an artifact, which had the same chemical composition as the abnormality itself. The agent stated that it made them feel as if it were protecting them. Oh, perform repression work. Okay, so here's the thing. This probably sounds good. You probably think, oh, we should do repression work on it to get that artifact. It probably does protect them. However, most things that the abnormalities give you that protect you also have a gimmick where if you do something wrong, it kills you, or something like that. So, I'm not going to do that yet until we have more tips on this. Anyway. Oh yeah, sorry, I kind of stopped. I was like, I had a brain fart. I'm like, what was I going to say? I'm going to get around to reading these backstories soon, by the way. I've already got 2 that I haven't really started on. I guess I'll probably do it before I end this day. Don't have enough boxes to get the armor or weapon yet. I'm not equipping the armors and weapons. I need to get used to this. I really do. Okay, right, you got out there, all right. Let's get some more tips then. An agent with the artifact attached was ordered to continue engaging in repression work with any abnormality. Each time the work process ended, a physical examination on the agent was carried out. The results of the examination found that the effect given to the agent by change in accordance with the number of times repression work was done. So you can change what the benefit that the artifact gives you by doing more repression work, but then maybe it doesn't become a benefit eventually. Do not let an agent with the artifact perform attachment work. Ah, of course. If they do, the artifact will disappear with the agent being decapitated as soon as they enter the containment unit, killing them instantly. You see, I knew it! So yeah, this is why I didn't just get that artifact straight away as soon as I heard about it. Because there's usually a catch. Now, technically, it could still be good to get that artifact. It's not just flat out bad. Because if that artifact, if we could get it on an employee that we know we never want to do attachment work with, then obviously it's good. But it's just that, like, obviously that's just another thing to remember. If we forget that employee has the artifact and then suddenly someone needs to do attachment work and they just happen to be near the abnormality, then I might easily forget and send them in and lose them. So, yeah. Anyway, get my maximum amount of... Oh wait, I've already got the maximum amount. I'll get another weapon then. Let's read the backstory of this abnormality. You can kind of already guess what this is all about, just from the fact that you know it's based on Beauty and the Beast, and it's like a cursed thing. It's like a twisted version where the quote-unquote Beauty tries to kill the Beast, and then they just become the new Beast. But yeah. That's basically it. So anyway, I'm going to spend all my PE boxes on this. Oh, by the way, I should read the record on the backstory in this, even though we don't have it all, because you unlock it as you get the observation level up, just because it might give me some more info. An armor that seems to be used hundreds of years ago. Engraved on its bottom states, life is only granted to those who do not fear death. Obviously, putting this armor on is forbidden by company regulations. There have been rumors of employees pretending to put the armor on for fun. Please look into this immediately. Okay. I think we can get away with this more ways. Then we have a meltdown. Someone's saying else so they can quickly respond to one. Let's say maybe go down so they get energy. Beauty. And they need to be worked with insight. Well, I hope you got the sanity for this now, Nico. To be fair, you do have a higher prudence, so you should be fine. Oh, don't keep getting negatives. Okay, there we go. Actually, let me pause this for now, just while I look at this thing's information. Okay, final tip. If an agent performs an excessive amount of repression work, the effect of the artifact will gradually become negative. Okay, so you can't even constantly do repression work. Yeah, this is not worth it. This seems like it's more of a downside than anything else, so I'm very glad that I didn't do repression work on this to get the artifact. Now I'm going to take a guess and say attachment isn't going to be very effective with this. Oh boy, yeah, glad I didn't do that. Right. So can Nico not go insane in here? That'd be nice. Are you okay, whatever. They didn't go insane. That's all I wanted. But damn, like, that was such a bad result. Well, let's get our first red weapon that isn't just a nut. Like, what is it? Not by default. No, he's got penitence. What? Adam. Standard riot stick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep going with this day because I can keep working, like letting Adam heal and just keep working on this until I know enough about it. Come on, why? I don't know why I'm getting such bad rolls on this. I'm getting terrible results, but I'm doing exactly what the abnormalities like most. So that's weird. Usually, like, it's so easy to get good results with Beauty and the Beast, especially once you got Observation level 4, so you get a higher work success chance, as long as you do repression. But, I don't know, they're just being really stubborn at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to let Adam heal, and I'm going to send him in to do this thing one more time. And then we'll see where the meltdowns land, and if I don't like where they land, I might leave then. Okay. No, that's not bad. I might keep going then. Another bad result? Are you serious? Okay, I mean, it's kind of funny. Technically, the basic information is not very useful because we already know it does red damage, and the only thing we would learn from this really is its name, and that we don't really need that. At the same time, it'd be nice to know what it's called. I think I should get the escape information first. Okay, it doesn't escape. I didn't think it would escape, but I did think it might have a cliff lock counter, but it doesn't. Okay, there's some armor. I just realized this armor is not good. Like, I didn't expect it to be great, but I thought it'd be a bit better than Wanson's. Honestly, it's arguably worse. At least Wanson's is only weak to pale, which is pretty rare to see. This thing's weak to black and pale, and it's only 10% better against red damage. That's the only thing it has over Wanson's. That's not great, honestly. So was inside bad? It was just common, and I just got a low success thing with it. Well then, well, once you're all healed up, do it again. Do it here again. I think that'll cause the next meltdown, and then I'll just leave. I actually don't know. Okay, now I think about it, I might not leave. Well, I will leave, but might sort the meltdown first, because I didn't realise before for a long time, but if you leave on a day when there's abnormality still out, you can do it and no one will die, but it does mean you get less lobotomy points at the start of the next day, which I didn't know for a while. I don't know if the same applies to meltdowns. It probably doesn't, but I kind of want to play it safe. Because I feel like now we can confidently just keep sending these people in as long as we give them time to heal and the regenerators. They seem to be able to handle it. I think it was just bad luck before and it made me a bit too nervous. I want to get basic information to one off, so screw it, I'll do this. So yeah, it likes repression, and it'll like instinct if I get someone with really high fortitude, but don't have that yet. Okay. Wait, it's at 11 again, are you serious? Could Nico handle this? Nico actually has more health than Adam, so yeah, Nico can handle this. I suppose, Adam, you could try taking on this thing for once. Why does... I shouldn't send these things at the same time, because they always start melting down when there's someone already inside there. And I can't just send them back in instantly, and it takes a while for them to get to the room, so then they melt down. Nico's missing a little bit of their health, but they've got full sanity, and this thing only deals wide damage, so that's fine. Got there before the meltdown. Now, those timers don't seem long when you watch other people play that are used to pausing all the time, but I have to keep remembering to remind myself I should pause when I need to. They're actually a bit more strict than I thought. Okay, so we can get full observation on this thing. Crumbling armor, F class. Although it has an HE class weapon. Whoa! Whoa! It does pale damage! This weapon looks sick for, like, an early game abnormality. Okay, you don't understand. Like, literally, in the playthrough that I was watching this game before, in, like, nearly 100 episodes, I have so far only found one abnormality in that playthrough that has a pale damage weapon, and it was a VAV class, which is the second highest class. And even then, even though the abnormality was a VAV class, the weapon was considered an ALF class weapon. So, getting a pale damage that attacks fast, does that much damage? That looks good. You need 35 boxes for it. As for the armor, it looks fine. It makes you super vulnerable to pale, but again, pale damage is rare, so although when it shows up you're going to be screwed against it, it's not going to show up that often. Yeah, so this actually looks good. I'm actually happy to have this abnormality now. Okay. And before I end it, let's get well, another weapon from the Beauty and the Beast, because the armor sucks. And there we go. Day 4 complete. Well, oh, Nico's level 3 now. Nico has got 3 Justice already, which is good. Got a little bit more work success and work speed, and has got some higher SP and a little bit more higher HP. Roberta's just got his Temperance up. Adam is... Oh, Adam has 58 health now and 45 sanity. That's pretty good. I found that A has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How's your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries now. Manager, how's your life been? Leading a normal life could be considered an achievement in this day and age. Although, one can always improve the quality of their life. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. But those mouth-fallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are the challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I'll do my best to tend to the soil. Did I still not do the... I literally keep forgetting that I have a quest. And I'll make sure it's done before... Okay, this time. Also, do I need more... No, I don't need more. Well, Robertus is kind of useless right now because of how weak he is, so I'm gonna... Yeah... That sounds about right. I'll use my lobotomy points, and we're gonna remember to actually do this time. So, I'll keep Robertus with the, I'm gonna forget that who has what weapons otherwise, so I'm gonna keep Robertus with the penitence, which makes sense since he has the ego gift from... Oh, I didn't even notice, Nico's got the ego gift from, Beauty and the Beast, which gives him 2 extra health and 2 extra sanity. So, yeah, but that makes sense for me to give them the, Beauty and the Beast weapon then. And yeah, this guy doesn't have any gifts yet, but we'll just again go to give the Beast weapon because it's better than the other weapon. As for the armors, I didn't need to do that. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna put everyone on one Sin's armor. Actually, no, I'll put Adam on this armor because technically it is a bit more resistant to red damage, and I'm mainly using Adam to deal with the crumbling armor, which deals red damage. But overall, this just seemed like worse armor in almost every situation. Almost. Alright, let's start. Okay, so how much work's completed when containment under equipment meltdown? Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna make sure today I do that. I get the 8 things done. Anyway, I need 35 for this weapon, don't I? 35, yes. Okay, so let everyone heal. I think I'm actually not going to work with one Sin anymore. Actually, now I think about it, because basically, also I need to get Nico over here. And I'm not going to set Adam to do this yet, because just in case the meltdown is on this, and then the meltdown happens in this room while he's already working on it. Okay, so the meltdown's on one Sin, so I will work on one Sin now, obviously just to prevent the meltdown. But yeah, every time I work on one Sin, it's increasing the counter, and out of all of these abnormalities, one Sin is the one that gives us the least reward. He gives the least energy, and on top of that, the energy can be used to get the least useful items. Which, in fact, I can't even get any more items now. I've got all the items I can make with that. Okay, so... Oh, I can actually see how much damage they're doing now. Yeah, that's doing like nothing to him. I can just set Adam straight back in, he's got so much health now. And he'd be fine. I should have checked on Nico. I don't know if Nico would be fine with doing that with Beauty Beast, but let's see. Okay, I think it's 3 more until the next meltdown. Oh no, I think it might be 2. I'm gonna play it safe, it might be 2. I feel like there should be a line here so that I can see, but I don't think there is. After this work, we have a good shot at being able to get the weapon. Yeah, we can get the weapon. Perfect. Oh, that's gonna be sick. Wow, we already have a pale damage weapon. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, Nico can now... Yeah, the next thing is gonna cause a meltdown. I need to stop clicking the name to do the work. So this is going to cause a meltdown. Oh, one Sin again. That's nice and easy. I'm just glad it's not hitting this. If it was hitting this, then I just have to let it melt down, because the only way to stop it would be to sacrifice one of my employees. I'm actually really annoyed I took this now. But of course, I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Can I only get one of these? Yeah, I can only get one of these. That makes sense. Usually it's only ALS that only let you have like one of its armor or weapon, but like this is a good weapon. I don't know about the armor. I don't know why you can only have one of the armor, but it's just because the weapon's so good. Okay, we've got all the armor and weapons for Beauty now as well. And once we get 5 more boxes, we'll be maxed out on this as well. I would stop at that point, but of course we've got to get this quest done, so I'm going to keep going until we've done 8. Friday makes you do 8 this early. I mean, it's not that it's hard, it's just that it takes a long time, and obviously, technically we've been able to finish the day for ages, so it kind of feels like a bit weird that they make you, I guess, grind, basically. There we go. Okay, so we're maxed out on all abnormalities except this thing, which we're not going to touch. I've just realised one Sin does like instant insight, doesn't he? Yeah, especially when they have low insight, which this guy does have low insight, and I really should be buffing it all. So I should start doing insight instead of attachments. I know I've got to do that. I'm going to be so bad at this game because I'm going to forget literally everything I need to do. why I'm playing it. Because, like, part of me thinks, like, oh, I know so much about this game already, having not even played it. I should be able to go in and destroy it. And then, like, part of me's like, you know that's a lie. You're gonna actually start playing it and you're gonna be trash. You know what? That's kind of half true right now. Kinda true. This is another reason why I took Mutant Beast, not only because I think it's a great example. Oh, whoa, 11! Damn, nice! This one seems hard to please. I think that's the best result we've gotten with it. But it's not only because I think this is a cool abnormality, it's a really good example of what this game's going to be like with you, but also it's really good because you get to use repression on it. And as you can imagine, since repression basically usually means beating, repression isn't usually something that abnormalities appreciate. There are abnormalities that like repression, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't exist as an option. But it's probably the rarest one that they like, and usually even if they do like it, they only like it if you're like high-level justice. This is one of the few times that it doesn't matter what level your justice is, this thing will love you doing repression work on it. So it's a good way for you to get someone's justice up, and again, that is the most valuable stat. Right, so that's it. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. I actually haven't seen this one, which surprises me, because to me that feels like a blurb I'd pick, but like, just that quote interests me, but most people I've seen don't seem to pick this abnormality just based on that. Everything will be peaceful while you're under the fairy's care. We've had that one before, well, we've had that option offered before. Somewhere in the distance you can hear seagulls, and I know what this one is as well. And my god, I don't want to read the story for this one because it's really long and it's weird. So, you know what? I want to know what this is. As you're aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. The majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who you wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them that you hope that they will keep the good work. I'm losing it. They will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Don't go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and they'll come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. We need to be honest here, Malkuth. You simply cannot suppress the ordeals with the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I am head of the information team. Even if your team were to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great a risk of extreme mental damage to employees. But Yasad, we only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of their abnormality breaching. Malkuth, Lady Angela said that the one crazy employee will kill 10 others. I'm the Sephiroth of the control team. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees on the verge of insanity. I even wrote down the code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide. Am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine, but that code of yours... I don't need weak employees in my department. Weakness means elimination, the death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Manager, please say something. You've been watching what's happened to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It's made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime, all of us up at Sephiroth. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth of the upper layer. The mental corruption levels of the control team's employees exceeded the maximum threshold, and just what did the other Sephiroth do in the meantime? Sit and watch? The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for support from the other departments. Oh, wow. We've already got a task to complete a dusk ordeal. We haven't even started ordeals, and the first thing they're going to give us a dusk ordeal. Okay, right. Interesting. Well, we're going to be in the Tetsu. I'm in charge of the information. This is your son. He's in charge of the information team. I'll give you a proper brief later. Are you planning on opening up the information department before starting today? I think I've now unlocked the last upgrade. Yes. We have 9 lobotomy points now. I didn't look at the end of the day. I should have. What stats do we have on these guys now? So Robertus now doesn't have pathetic SP, although it's still not great. Although his temperance is already at 4, so he's got great work success and speed. Nico already has justice 4, which is great. Prudence 3 too, that's not bad. I just need to work on their temperance a bit so they get a better success rate. So I guess just periodically have them check in with once in. And Adam has Fortitude 4 as well. They are doing quite well. Yeah, this is all pretty good. I was thinking at this point I would still set up my employees for this next day before I left, but I did say that I was going to take suggestions from the comments, and I don't know what I want to call the employees, and I don't think I want them all to just have random auto-generated names. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop recording now for a bit, even though I kind of want to keep playing. So yeah, by the time this video is out, I will have hopefully read the comments and seen if any of you have any suggestions. In the meantime, see you later. Bye.